This is me literally making a video in my car. Hi, thank you for checking this out. I just hit record. I wasn't really ready to go live or anything, so I'm just recording this on my phone. May or may not post, I don't know. I've been getting a lot of downloads about all this Piscean energy, and I've come down to the beach. I kind of wanted to sit on the beach and prop the camera up and everything. However, I was like, you know what? I feel really exposed, like it's almost like that feeling of, is it agoraphobia or agoraphobia, where like you're scared of open spaces. It's like I wanted to go and sit on the beach and make a video, and it was just like, you know, I feel like I really need to be not enclosed but insulated right now. And I feel that's because with all of this Pisces energy, 111 on the clock, with all of this Piscean energy, our gifts, our channels, our sensitivities, my hair's a mess, I've just had a shower and yeah, anyway, all of our sensitivities are like on steroids right now, like so super the phrase on fleek just came through my head, and I don't say that shit, so whoever says that, yeah, it's like my channel is on point. And it just feels like I can sense everything. Like the veil has disappeared. Like, if we're going to be honest, since 2020, the veil has gone, right? Like, let's be real. And I feel since this South Node has ingressed into Scorpio, it's just like, yeah, what dimensional realm do you want to inquire about? And you can access it. Like, it's just right there, you know? There's none of this, oh, I've got to meditate and I've got to prepare myself and all this sort of business. And like, not saying that pre-2020 I was like that. However, when I was first reawakening and starting my journey, I did have to prepare. I would meditate and make like a ritual on it because I wasn't trusting of myself. And now that I am so trusting of my channel and the messages that I receive, it's like, yeah, just drawing breath. Like, it's nothing, you know? So being this hyper, whichever is the correct one, sensitive to the energies right now, don't judge yourself if you were feeling like you just want to sleep or be a human. Like, if you want to binge watch Netflix and turn the fuck off spiritually, do that. That's obviously what your body needs. Don't judge it. Yeah. But right now, like, we've got about to have because the moon's joined Neptune, Jupiter. Sorry, people are just looking at me as they're walking past and stuff, and it's a little bit distracting. We've got Neptune, Jupiter, and the moon now ingressed. The moon has come into conjunction with Neptune and Jupiter today. Yay! And was on Neptune at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we've got Saturn in the final degrees of Aquarius. We've got Venus, of course, in Pisces as well. And I'm pretty sure Mars is in Pisces as well in the first decan. So, you know, it's full on. It's really it can be a really beautiful and romantic and really divine time for people as well. Like, this isn't to say that it's like go into hermit mode or anything. Trust what your body requires. 4:22 on the clock. Trust what your body requires and what your body needs right now. Like, I've been trying to focus to do a report for a client for the last 72 hours when I felt like I was able to do it, and for the last 72 hours I have just been so sensitive, I think is the right word. Like, it's just so hypersensitive to everything going on in the collective, in my area as well. 4:55 on the clock. I have been eating a lot as well, and I think I want to digress back to being human, binge watching food and watching Netflix and shit like that. Like, if your body needs that, like for me today, it was like I need freaking grounding, like so bad. It was like I'd get up to go to a room and do something, and it wasn't even about forgetting what I wanted to do. It was just like, yeah, but now I don't feel like doing that. And I was like this back and forth and this really edgy sort of energy. So, you know, yes, we're building up to this eclipse, like with the moon now in Pisces, you know, the eclipse is going to be, the solar eclipse is going to be at 14 degrees on Uranus, from what I have gathered with looking at the charts very briefly. But with this moon conjuncting Neptune today on top of the Saturn just coming off of the Uranus square, like it's still in a square, 5:55 on the clock. But degrees wise, depending on what orbs of conjunction and stuff you use, it's technically just coming off the square. So that's all. I'm gonna make this short and leave it there. I really hope this finds you all well. I'll probably drop in and make another video because a lot's coming through. As I said, the veil disappeared a long time ago, guys. Like, you know, it's just, what do we need to know moving forward coming into this eclipse energy? I feel that personally, for me, just setting an intention for the eclipse is going to be enough. And I have put a PSA out with regards to ritual work and things like that, because eclipses strip energy. All right. Now, Uranus epitomizes unpredictability. So what the PSA I put out is, like, with regards to ritual and work and things like that, like, if you are not an adept in your craft, and I mean, like, you know your shit backwards and back to front, side to side, to the nth fucking degree, I really highly recommend you not doing anything on this eclipse. Like, me personally, I am not an adept in my crafts, yeah? Like, I'm always constantly learning. However, when it comes to ritual and things like this, I've got so much to learn. So I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm just going to be setting a mental intention of what, basically of what I want to be for myself going forward. But I'm not doing any writing. I won't be doing any candles, ritual, calling on the four corners, things like this, you know, of the elements and such, which I have done in the past. However, I feel it's just, yeah, thank you so much. They're just saying it's very volatile energy and a little bit too much could go wrong, especially if you're asking for big, grander scale things, okay? So it's just a forewarning that if you 8:08 on the clock, 8s are about letting go as well, right? And power and infinity. So, yeah, just be careful. Don't let your ego tell you, like, when I tell you about the PSA for the eclipse, you know, like, put your ego aside for a moment and get really discerning with yourself and honest with yourself as to be like, well, am I really, do I really want to risk it? You know, like, and yes, we've got to take risks for the rewards. However, 8:44 on the clock. However, for me personally, I've had to deal with a lot of chaos in the last 6 months, and I don't really want to be bringing any more into my life. So I'm sitting this one out, guys, and blessings to all of you, no matter what you do. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will talk to you again soon. Mwah. So much love. Bye.